Jerusalem slept uneasily, as if even the city itself mourned what had happened just days before. The streets that once bustled with voices and footsteps now whispered with rumors and fear. The skies had darkened unnaturally just 2 days before, when the teacher from Nazareth, Jesus, the one who spoke of love and claimed to be the Son of God, had been crucified. His followers were scattered, hidden behind locked doors, trembling with grief and confusion. Could it be true? Was it over? But far from the city, on the outskirts where tombs dotted the hillside, something was stirring in the silence. It was the third day. It was just before dawn when Mary Magdalene, along with Mary, the mother of James and Salome, made their way through the early morning mist. In their hands they carried spices, hearts heavy with sorrow. They were going to the tomb to anoint the body of the one they loved, the one who had healed them, walked with them, changed them. They whispered among themselves, "Who will roll away the stone for us?" For the stone sealing the tomb was large and heavy. But as they approached, something strange happened. The earth beneath their feet trembled. A gentle shaking at first, then stronger, until the very ground seemed to groan and crack with the weight of eternity shifting. And there, before their wide eyes, the stone was no longer in place. It had been rolled away. The tomb gaped open. The women stopped, frozen in awe and fear. This wasn't right. This wasn't normal. Suddenly, a brilliant light spilled from the entrance of the tomb, and there inside sat a figure, clothed in white, shining like lightning. An angel. "Do not be afraid," the angel said, his voice like music and thunder at once. "You are looking for Jesus of Nazareth, who was crucified. He is not here. He is risen, just as he said." The words hung in the air, too heavy and too light all at once. "He is not here. He is risen. Come," the angel continued, beckoning them. "See the place where they laid him." The stone slab was empty. No body, no cloth, no death. "Go," the angel said. "Tell his disciples and Peter that he is going ahead of you into Galilee. There you will see him, just as he told you." The women stumbled back, hearts pounding like thunder, fear and joy wrestling inside them. They ran. They ran not just with their feet, but with hope racing ahead of them. The other women fled to tell the others, but Mary lingered in the garden outside the tomb, tears pouring from her eyes. She had lost her Lord, and now even his body was gone. A voice behind her broke the silence. "Woman, why are you weeping?" She turned, thinking he was the gardener. "Sir, if you have carried him away, tell me where you have laid him." Then the voice spoke again, this time gently, tenderly. "Mary." She froze, her breath caught in her throat. That voice, that name. She turned fully and looked into his eyes. It was him, Jesus, alive, radiant, not a ghost, not a vision, flesh and blood, wounded hands, glorious face, living, breathing miracle. She fell at his feet. "Rabboni," she cried. "Teacher." "Do not cling to me," Jesus said softly, "for I have not yet ascended to my Father. But go, tell my brothers, I am returning to my Father and your Father, to my God and your God." And so she ran, the first witness of the greatest truth the world had ever known. He appeared to 2 disciples walking the road to Emmaus, who only recognized him when he broke bread at dinner, and their hearts had burned within them while he spoke. Later, the disciples sat huddled behind locked doors. Fear gripped them, fear of the Romans, fear of betrayal, fear of what came next. Suddenly, though the doors were locked, Jesus stood among them. He didn't knock, he didn't call. He appeared, like peace itself made visible. "Peace be with you," he said. And then he showed them his hands, his side. The wounds that had once marked his death now proved his life. They fell silent, and then, Joy erupted, raw, powerful, and holy. Laughter mixed with tears. Some fell to their knees. Others could only whisper, "It's really him." Jesus smiled. "As the Father has sent me, so I am sending you." And he breathed on them. "Receive the Holy Spirit." Over the next 40 days, Jesus appeared again and again, on roads, by the sea, in the midst of confusion and doubt. To Thomas, who refused to believe until he could touch the wounds himself, Jesus said, "Reach out your hand. Stop doubting and believe." Thomas fell to his knees. "My Lord and my God." To Peter, who had denied him 3 times, Jesus offered restoration, not in anger, but in love. "Do you love me?" 3 times he asked. 3 times Peter answered. And 3 times Jesus said, "Feed my sheep." The resurrected Jesus was not just alive. He was triumphant, compassionate, and unstoppable. The end.